We come to you from South Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, it's Miami-Dade County. It's the land of D. Wade. It's a place unlike any other.
No doubt about it, Ed. Every time you see the Flash play, it reminds you of greatness. No doubt he's going to show that tonight on the court.
Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Dragic. To Waiters. Doesn't get the bounce. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Dion Waiters at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Butler. Bam Adebayo. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Joel Embiid blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Waiters. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Dion Waiters. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler. To Redick. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Dragic to Waiters. Defense making the ball handler work. To Dragic. Easy path to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. The shot by Simmons won't go down. To Dragic. To Waiters. The drive right to the basket. Dion Waiters. 3 for 4. Good start.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back to South Florida after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Count the basket. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
To Tobias Harris. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Chance here for the process. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Dragic. Fires the three. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Tobias Harris. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Dragic. Sizing up the defense. Snared by Embiid. Simmons with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Redick. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Jimmy Butler is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Dragic into the front court. It's 14-12. Here comes the screen. Dragic goes to the right side. The shot, almost. J.J. Redick. He's 2 for 2 now. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers. for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Heat were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten in the double digits yet.
Game track. Field goals.
The Philadelphia 76ers are off to a good start so far today. Let's see if they can keep up this level of consistency for the rest of the game.
Player of the half.
Tobias Harris is providing all of the evidence needed to show that rebounding starts with positioning. You don't need to be the strongest man on the court to have a chance at a rebound. Of course, it doesn't hurt if you're the strongest man out there. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Simmons with it. They lead it. 4-point game to Tobias Harris. Redick to Simmons. Miami secures the rebound. Miami's got it. To Waiters. Here comes the screen. Waiters to Dragic. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Harris to Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. Dragic with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To Waiters. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Butler to Redick. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Redick. Waiters. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Here comes the screen. Dragic. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Won't go. It's Winslow with the rebound. He'll put it up at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Simmons into the front court. Leads just a point. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Jimmy Butler has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Dragic with it. His guy's down 3. Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Dragic to Waiters. Five on the shot clock. Goran Dragic. 3 for 6 now.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
In the front court comes Simmons. Leads 1. From the painted area, won't go down. Dragic, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Sixers control it. Butler to Simmons. Probing the defense. To Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Dion Waiters. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Big finish at the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Redick. Simmons to Butler. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Has a look. Embiid with the board. The Sixers are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers took this down to the wire before getting the win. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. The Heat just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid earned the award the hard way, and that's by doing it around the rim. He took the elbows, put in the effort, and came away with a significant number of rebounds. He did plenty to deserve the recognition. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.